Hello everyone, welcome to Groovy Sauce, and today I'm going to be doing a taste test and review of the Fast Bite sandwiches. Now these are inexpensive sandwiches that I found on my local Price Chopper. They're only a couple of bucks a piece, so I'm not really expecting too much out of them, but I do have the cheeseburger, I have the breaded chicken sandwich, and I also have the spicy chicken sandwich. Alright everybody, let's go and pop them in the oven and see how they taste. Okay everybody, here we go, starting everything off with the cheeseburger. It was actually quite hot. I had to let it sit a little bit in order to cool off, but in terms of just through the packaging, you can notice that it's a little bit small, but yeah, it only costs like a little bit over $1, close to $2, so yeah, not necessarily too disappointed given the amount of money that I spent for this thing, but it does smell pretty good. There's a decent amount of cheese there. The bun is kind of nice and fresh, not really stale or brittle or anything. So yeah, let's go ahead and dig in. The cheese is good. The bread's actually pretty good too. The one thing that I think that could use some improvement is maybe the patty. Doesn't taste necessarily like all beef. It kind of has a little bit of a soy taste. But for somebody who ate a lot of these soy kind of patties when I was in school and really enjoyed them, I kind of enjoy it to that degree in terms of like a soy patty. Not bad at all. One more bite. And you know what? Yeah, I think it's the cheese. The cheese is really good here. It kind of coats everything really good. And while the beef patty's not necessarily bad at all, it does have a little bit of a soy taste, but I'm kind of enjoying this one. One more bite, we'll make our way to the chicken sandwich. Okay everybody, moving on now to the breaded chicken sandwich, and noticeably absent on this one is cheese. So that's kind of a disappointment, but it does look kind of basic. Also in terms of the, just presentation, it's pretty plain, just your breaded chicken patty and the bun. So yeah, let's just go ahead and dig in. That's a juicy chicken patty. Pretty flavorful as well. The breading's actually pretty good here too. And while I kind of miss the cheese, the chicken is pretty rocking right here, so yeah. Whereas the cheese was pretty much the highlight in the cheeseburger, the chicken here, very, very good. I don't know whether I like this more than the cheeseburger. I think it's pretty much tied. But yeah, the chicken they're using here is wonderful. The breading tastes great as well. And again, the bun's nice and squishy and fresh. So yeah, pretty delicious. One more bite, we'll move on to the spicy chicken. Okay everybody, here we go. Last but certainly not least is the spicy. So here we go, popping it open. Ooh, and you definitely smell a little bit of the spice there. Maybe a little bit of a buffalo sauce or like a hot sauce, something like that. So yeah, let's go ahead and dig in. That chicken, again, nice and juicy. And you get some of those flavor notes from the spicy breading. But all in all, not really super duper spicy. A little bit of a tingle, but in terms of spiciness, in terms of burn in my mouth, not really doing much there. A little bit of a tingle, but otherwise nothing. In terms of the flavor though, pretty dang flavorful because of that breading, that spicy breading there. So yeah, nice and juicy, a little bit of a tingle to your tongue, but not something that I think that you would be able to handle. One more bite though, we'll get to my final thoughts. Okay everybody, so the Fast Bite sandwiches I thought were surprisingly really good. Now keep in mind, these are budget sandwiches that only cost like a couple of bucks, but for that price point, these actually hit the spot for me. My favorites out of the bunch here is the tie between the cheeseburger and the breaded chicken sandwich, because the cheeseburger there, the cheese just really hit the spot with me, and plus that style of burger reminds me a lot of those old school high school and junior high style of cheeseburgers that just tasted a little bit like soy, and I know that might be off-putting to a lot of people, but I personally really enjoyed those burgers. Now the spicy version While I didn't hate it, I'm just not really a huge spicy flavored type of guy, but if you're into that, these might actually hit the spot for you. So yeah, I would definitely recommend these to anybody who's just hungry, looking for a nice cheeseburger, chicken sandwich, or something like that, and is not looking to break the bank, because again, these are only like a couple of bucks. And yeah, with that being said, that pretty much sums up the video. Make sure that you give me a like if you like the video, as well as subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content from me. I don't always do food reviews like this. A lot of times I'm just doing video game gameplay. I also do a weekly food and entertainment show, so make sure that you're subscribed if you'd like to see that stuff. And with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.